Greetings guys and gals, this is XIJABERWALKIX bringing you the best in esports. Today we have Starcraft 2, the CSL. This is going to be some college that I'll put in the description. I have no idea who we're playing actually. This is live, by the way, versus CSU. CSU's player is going to be Riptide at the left-hand side, and at the northern position we have moholla in red as the Zerg player. So this is going to be a ZVZ matchup, set 1 on Metalopolis, and Overlord Scout going in the wrong direction for both players. Obviously, it's very, very common to scout your Overlord to that close by air base. And it looks like we might have a scouting drone going out. He did the extractor trick, so scouting drone going out for Riptide. Meanwhile, moholla is opting not to go for a scouting drone, and I'm sorry if I sound kind of stuffy, because I am stuffy. Yeah, so I have a stuffy nose, whatever. Drone gets in the base for Riptide. Gonna see that there's no pool, no hatch, which means probably 16 pool, 16 hatch, or 14 pool. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go 14 pool for moholla. No pool, no hatch, I believe. For nope, just putting the pool down at 14 is Riptide. So Riptide is definitely gonna pretty much do the same build. Both players doing the same exact build. If we look at harvest accounts, both very even in harvest accounts as well. I'm sure that moholla at this point knows exactly where Riptide is, simply because of the drone timing there. He is sending his drone in the right direction and is going to scout that 14 pool, 15 gas, I believe, or maybe it's 14 pool, 14 gas. At any rate, both of them got their gas at the exact same time, putting drones on the extractor, and that drone, I believe, has not actually seen the pool yet, so does not know that the pool is there. Probably could guess though, but definitely has not scouted it as of this time in the game. Finally now scouts that pool, but his drone is going to get picked off by the workers of Riptide, losing that drone. Not too good, because now moholla is going to be at 2 more drones actually than, Riptide is going to be at 2 more drones than moholla. Riptide putting down his Roach Warren. We don't see a Roach Warren going down for moholla, so a little bit of deviation here, and no Zergling speed down for Riptide. Instead, he's going for Roach's Queen popping out for moholla, and I'm assuming the Queen is going to be almost there. There it is, popping out for Riptide there. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Good Overlord placement right there to see anything that's coming in this direction. You can see that he definitely sees that Zergling. That Zergling just doing a little bit of scouting. Sees that there's no expansion, which is very critical. And getting all the way past, and Banelings, which is going to be countered almost amazing. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but Banelings get countered by Roaches is pretty much what I'm trying to say. And so moholla is going for Banelings and Speedlings, and meanwhile Roaches are going down for Riptide. This Overlord probably going to see this. He probably should try to deny it with this Queen. Put that Queen at the top position so the Overlord does not scout it. However, this is going to be very, very interesting that Banelings are coming out for moholla and Roaches are going out for Riptide. Riptide, moholla still has not seen that Roach's Warren, so he doesn't know that Roaches are on their way. Spinecrawler going down for the Zerg player Riptide. And honestly, I think that CSU has a good chance of winning this set, just because Roaches counter Banelings so well. And it looks as though, oh my gosh, what is going on here? Moholla not taking his gas yet, and is going for a Roach Warren as well as an expansion. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely epic. Here comes an attack coming from the player Riptide. Project Fox has to leave the game because he's slowing it down. The Overlord does see this. Zergling running in, gonna get picked off, and oh man, freaking moholla is in a ton of trouble. Roaches are coming at his front door. He's not going to have enough Banelings or Zerglings in that matter. The Banelings only eat up about 4 Zerglings. Here comes more Roaches in, and they're going to be able to take down this hatchery. This hatchery is going to have to be canceled, and that's going to be terrible. Absolutely terrible for moholla. Here comes the Roaches moving in, able to pick off these 2 Banelings before they morph in. The Spinecrawler might not even be in time. The Zerglings try to get us around, but are going to be deterred by these roaches here, able to pick off one of the spine crawlers, and moholla early on in a ton of trouble. I really think that Riptide should reinforce with some more units, though. It might even be able to take out this queen. At the very least, he's going to be able to take down this other spine crawler. More Zerglings now out, and this might get defended, actually, by this Zergling defense. Very nice job. 2 spine crawlers go down, but what he did is he stopped that expansion, which is really key, and the queen does not go down. Wow. That's actually kind of bad for Riptide. He really should have expanded right here. Why didn't he expand? If he would have been able to kill the queen, that would have been absolutely epic. He does have his layer up, comparatively. Still hatch tech for moholla. Moholla now is just building a ton of spine crawlers at his front. Honestly, I think that Riptide would be very, very smart to try to do a little bit contain right here. But he's only got about like 6 roaches at his front, unfortunately. Probably could have done a little bit better. And now look at how many minerals. Spend your minerals, and expand. Or at least, at the very least, man, make an in-base hatch, because then you're going to have so much more production. Honestly, you know, there's roaches coming out, and really what hurt Riptide the most was not destroying that queen, but he's still in a good position. He's still at a good position. He needs to take an expansion very, very soon. It looks like he might be going in for an all-in attack or something. He is upgrading Carapace level 1. But that's just starting. I mean, by the time it's done, it might possibly be too late. He still has not got roach speed, which is really, really interesting. This hatchery is about to morph in. If we look at harvester count, moholla is 4 harvesters ahead, which in ZVZ is actually kind of a lot. Evo chamber going down for moholla as well, so he's going to have his upgrades up and running. And this is kind of a weird attack, because he didn't really wait for the carapace, and it's not even going to affect him at all. Burrowing his spine crawlers, this could be really close, but I think that he just got it barely in the nick of time. He needs to take down these spine crawlers really fast. The roach is not attacking. Roaches from moholla not engaging. These spine crawlers are going to go down. Here comes drones coming in as well, and I don't know why he didn't kind of engage there. He had the superior force, able to take down 2 spine crawlers, but still not expanding. That's killing me. That's really killing me. And oh my gosh, now he's kind of... Oh, what the heck is he doing? He's trapped in this corner, and all of his forces are going to get absolutely slaughtered. This is terrible. He is able to take down the queen, which is very, very good. But the carapace still is not upgraded. It's almost there. He looks like he's getting the glial reconstitution, which is going to enable him to move faster. More roaches coming in for Riptide, and he's barely able to. He's going to be barely able to come out ahead. Wow, I can't even talk today. But doing a very nice job. 2 more spine crawlers morphing in as well, and this is really, really close, just on the knife's edge. Once these spine crawlers morph in, he's going to have to retreat, though. More roaches, just going absolutely roach heavy. Really needs to think about taking out this hatchery, which he can do because these spine crawlers are out of position. More roaches coming in for moholla, though. He has the queen in the mix. Probably should try to snipe the queen if he can. But he's still pushing in, and now he's trapped right behind this mineral line. He is able to take down another queen, which is going to help him a ton, but moholla just had so much more food. At this point in time, he does have the extra hatch, which is going to allow him to just make more roaches comparatively. Both players had a lot of minerals, actually. Wow, both players not really doing a lot of multitasking. You can see, if we look at the resource tab, well, I guess it was until moholla just queued up a whole bunch of 11 roaches in a spire, but they just had so many minerals, man. This hatchery almost done for Riptide, but I think that he might be a little bit behind at this point. If he was able to take down that hatch, then he would be far ahead. He did take out 2 queens, which is really good, but there's moholla moving that spine crawler, realizing that this point was very, very vulnerable. But yeah, so he's not going to really be able to move out and push out an attack in the near future, just because his hatch is just morphing in. Moholla sending one of those Zerglings in just to see if the expansion was up and running. Saw that it just now popped, so he's at a superior economic position. If we look at the income tab, you can definitely see it's like more than half, or well, actually not more than half, about twice as much. That's what I meant. Even though he's at almost the same amount of harvesters, just because he does have that extra base there, and he's going to have more production as well. But now that there are 2 bases, it's going to slowly even out. +1 missile attacks going up for moholla. Meanwhile, we have +1 carapace, which is going to pretty much counter that missile attack. But, oh, man, this is really frustrating because I think if Riptide would have picked up that base a little bit sooner, then he would have been in a lot better of a position. He does have 2 queens, I believe, and so does moholla. So moholla has made his queens back, has an overseer as well, so he's going to be able to contaminate hatches and stuff like that, which is going to be very, very effective if he plans to do so. We have, it looks like we have no Mutalisks for some reason. I'm surprised that he doesn't build any Mutalisks right now because moholla is just going so roach heavy. Doesn't even have the Spire, I believe. He does have the Infestation Pit going down, but that's not really going to be too effective until he gets the energy to do something like a fungal growth on those Mutalisks, and even then, only queens are going to be able to attack. So if we go really, really Mutalisk heavy, as Riptide, if he does, rather, not we, I guess, then he's going to be able to do a lot more damage. Sorry, this cast is kind of weird. I haven't casted SE2 in a while. I've been doing some Brood War stuff, going to do the OSL today as well, so it's just kind of hard to switch between SC2 and SC1, but I'm doing the best I can, and it's a lot harder to cast when you have to control the map and do all that kind of stuff. But really good Overlord spread by moholla. He's going to know pretty much everything that's going on. Might be going in for Contaminate on the hatchery, and he does. Very nice job. Sees the Mutalisk popping out. 8 Mutas now out for Riptide, and oh my gosh, he needs to queue up some queens, man, or something, because he is absolutely screwed. Only 2 queens and a few infestors versus these 8 Mutalisks. This is absolutely terrible. Should probably go into the base. Probably should go into the base. Probably should go into the base. I'm trying to tell him, but he's not listening to me. But now finally going into the base, going to be attacking the drone line, and he's going to be picking off this queen really super easily. The queens are not bunched up. Also attacking at the left-hand side here. This is just an absolute amazing attack here. It looks like he's attacking drones. Probably if I was him, I would go for... I don't know what I would go for, actually. To be completely honest, this attack is obviously going to be thwarted over here, but if the Mutalisks go and join this attack, they're going to be able to do so much damage. I probably would take out the Evo Chamber, to be completely honest, because without the Evo Chamber, he's not going to be able to make Spore Crawlers and stuff like that. But moholla might actually go for a counter. He does have his queen with him, which is going to move so freakishly slow. And for some... Where are these Mutalisks? Oh, there are these Mutalisks. Taking out pretty much all the mining. Should take out these Infestors. That would be really good. Now is taking out the Infestors. That would be just absolutely terrible if moholla got a fungal growth or anything on there. He should be queuing more Mutalisks up, and he is. Only 3 more, not too many. He's going to have to fall back to his base, though. These Spine Crawlers are not going to be in time. Needs to fall back to his base or pull drones or something, because I don't think this force is going to be enough to defend. Is bringing back the Mutalisks, and the Mutalisks just getting back just in time, but there's such a superior roach count for moholla that he's going to be able to do some damage. These Mutas are going to be able to clean this up probably, but with how much damage he's able to do really just depends. And now it looks... I'm surprised we don't have any Spore Crawlers. Sorry I took it off the battle. Might be able to pick off this hatchery. That would be absolutely terrible if he was able to pick off this hatchery. But no, it looks like he's not going to be able to. The hatchery barely survives. It will take down pretty much everything. But there's his Spore Crawlers. I was like, why is he not building Spore Crawlers? He probably should build a Spore Crawler over here as well. A bunch of Overlords there. If he's able to kill all those Overlords, he's going to be able to supply block him like crazy. But honestly, I think that he's doing the right thing, and he's going to pick off this queen. He's going to deny more... or not pick off the queen, I guess. But he's going to deny more larvae. And it looks like a fungal growth went on those Mutalisks. Not doing the best job, just because there's nothing to attack these air units for the time being. Just Infestors being queued up by moholla, and moholla is absolutely screwed. It looks like he's just really persistent on killing these drones, man. Honestly, not the best thing. If there's a fungal growth that's going to go on, it's going to be really terrible. Still no Spore Crawlers for some odd reason. Just that one Spore Crawler. Very, very surprising. And pulling back... Oh, what do you do? There's nothing here. There's nothing here, man. Why are you pulling back? Why are you pulling back? You're absolutely killing me. Pulling back to his base for some odd reason. Has no reason to pull back at all. And I have no idea what he's doing, to be completely honest. I mean, he could take the game. He could take the game right now, but is opting not to do so, which is very, very interesting. A little bit frustrating being on the team, but I mean, stuff like this happens, I guess. I don't know why he retreated, to be completely honest. Maybe he wanted to... Looks like maybe he, did... Oh god, he transfused the mutas and didn't transfuse the hatchery. That's what they're saying right there. Okay. Well, muta's coming back in here, and we're gonna see what they can do. Need to pick off the queen yet again, and might even be able to pick off this layer, but need to be careful. Fungal growth does a lot of damage. Need to be careful that he doesn't get too fungal growth. More mutas coming in. Here comes some infested Terrans as well. But, oh my gosh, there's just a lot of mutas. Those mutas can pick off pretty much everything. Probably should try to pick off all the production. And here comes the last-ditch effort. What the heck are these queens doing? Here comes a last-ditch effort from moholla to try to... He's got to be able to snipe this hatchman. What the heck is going on? Snipes the hatch. Should have transfused the hatchery. But all the production units of moholla are going to be destroyed. And honestly, he just doesn't have enough spore crawlers to defend against this. He is trying to get up another spore crawler. Probably should take out these spore crawlers. Doing it for... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're absolutely killing me. You are killing me, Riptide. This is the only thing that he's mining from besides this base that's not even mining. Just take out the spore crawler and kill all this stuff, man. Oh, you're killing me. You are absolutely killing me. I mean, his play is phenomenal. His build order is phenomenal and everything. But I don't know what he's doing. I honestly don't know what he's doing. He retreated and transfused. There's one spore crawler! Just one spore crawler there. Oh, you're killing me. And it looks like moholla's picking up another base as well. Here comes moholla with his roaches. His main is just absolutely getting sacked. He has pretty much no mining. He's going to have to distance mine. He does have these two bases that are doing absolutely nothing. And this Zergling might be able to take out this entire base, which would be absolutely comical. But taking out the Evo Chamber as well as the Infestation Pit, it looks like. But really should kill this off. Really should kill that off, in my opinion. Would do just so much more damage. He just... One Spore Crawler, man. One Spore Crawler. Kill it. Kill it. There you go. Killing the Spore Crawler. Probably going to be able to take out the hatch as well. Just one hatch. Well, I guess like 2 drones mining there for moholla. Moholla GG's. Very nice job by Riptide, but that game could have been a lot shorter than this. Sorry this cast was just absolutely everywhere. But that's how it goes. Sometimes I'm kind of emotional in it. Well, I gotta go play, so let's game. Lates.